So, you hosted your site on GitHub Pages? Big deal. I got my site hosted in the cloud, like a real developer. Whatever that is. Hello, and welcome to this tutorial that will guide you through the steps to deploying a HTML page to the cloud. So, what is the cloud? Well, to put it shortly, it's a bunch of computers connected to the web. Really? The reason why it's so great is that it allows developers to use how much machinery they actually want to use. So instead of me spending £1,000 to £2,000 buying a server for myself or my company, I can pay Google or Microsoft a few pennies per month to use a little bit of their servers. I highly recommend learning about the cloud a little bit more, as it is definitely the future of the tech industry. So if you haven't had any hands-on experience, this is your chance. So let's get started. For this tutorial, we're going to be using Firebase, which is Google's tuned down cloud. It's like a less scary version of their full cloud system, but with the same power. At this point, if you haven't got a Google account, go and sign up on their website. Otherwise, let's press on. We then have to download Node.js. Node is a JavaScript server environment. We need to use it since it enables us to access other important scripts. Once you have Node.js and npm installed, open up a terminal and run the following command to install the Firebase command line tools. These tools will allow us to interact with Firebase through our own computer, instead of going through a website for everything. Once Firebase tools have successfully installed, it's now time to log in. We can use Firebase login to do just that. After following the link and logging into my Google account, I am now logged in to the Firebase tools. Now it's time to create our Firebase project. Navigate to the Firebase console and log in with your Google account, then click Create Project. I'm going to call this project my new website. I'll click Accept Terms and click I'll confirm that I'm only using this for my trade, business or profession. I'm going to disable Google Analytics as it's not needed right now and click Create Project. It will take a few moments to create. Click Continue. And you're done with the Firebase console configuration. Now it's time to return to our command line. Now that we're back in our command line, the next step is to create our folder system in a way that we can deploy to Firebase. Navigate to the root directory of your project, which is just the outermost folder in our project, and run the Firebase init hosting command. We need to follow the prompts to set up hosting for the project. Let's select Use an existing project. This is the one that we created in the website, so let's click on this one. We'll set the default here, and we'll type in yes, and we'll choose no for this one. And that's it. We are now ready to deploy our HTML website to Firebase hosting. There's one last thing we need to do. You'll remember during the wizard, a new folder was created called the public folder. Everything in this folder is what will be deployed to Firebase. So we need to move our index.html file from outside of the public folder into the public folder. You might have to delete the index.html file that's in the public folder. I'll now return to the root directory and run the final command, Firebase deploy. Once I run this command, it should deploy to Firebase. Congratulations! You have successfully deployed a website to Firebase. You can verify it by clicking the hosting URL in the terminal to see it live. And there you have it. Congratulations and well done once again. So, what did the Firebase init hosting command actually do? Well, it did one major thing, which was add the Firebase JSON file. I've printed the Firebase JSON file out into my terminal. As you can see here, it's just a JSON object. The hosting key contains everything Firebase needs to properly display our website. It tells the command line which folder to upload, which in this case is the public folder, which files to ignore, and it tells Firebase where to route incoming traffic. Some next steps for you can be to upload and host your own single page web application to Firebase. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.